Everyone wants the next new great idea. Everyone wants the next new great sports network. ESPN has not had a challenger. When I was in college, I remember one night I was watching SportsCenter, and this is back like when it was The Big Show with Keith Olbermann and Dan Patrick. Like Craig Kilborn was the new guy. Jumanji, exactly. That's awesome, Brad. Jumanji. I remember when Sports Illustrated teamed up with CNN to start the Sports Illustrated, ill-fated, it did not last long, sports network. And ESPN reported on it. And it was Olbermann who was doing the story. And he basically, he came on in his very Keith Olbermann-y, mustachy way back at the time and said, ESPN wants to officially welcome Sports Illustrated into the game of network cable television. Not only do they have an uphill battle, but we're way out in front, and we're better, and we're going to be better forever, and we can tell you why, and blah, blah, blah. And, oh, by the way, he looked right into the camera, and he's like, welcome to the game, Sports Illustrated. It basically was talking crap from day one, like you're done. Sports Illustrated, sure enough, failed. That network came and went with very little fanfare. And then there was the Fox National Network that came and went, and now we've got CBS Sports Network and NBC Sports Network, which are attracting 0 viewers despite NBC adding Michelle Beadle and CBS adding Jim Rome and Doug Gottlieb. No one's going to those new cable stations to watch. Now, they're in their infancy. Nothing changes the culture overnight. ESPN wasn't an instant hit. So who knows what this will all look like 10 years from now. And when you look at how television advertising rights are divvied up, live sporting events are king. That's why everyone wants to get into the live sporting event industry, because it's the only time you're watching live television these days. Everything else is DVR'd or TiVo'd. Everything else. We don't sit through commercials unless it's attached to a live event that we're all collectively watching as a group together. The immediacy of those live sporting events pulling us to Twitter means we're going to watch them live. We're not going to watch them on a tape delay. If we are, it'll be like a 15-minute tape delay, and by halftime you're all caught up and everyone's there for the second half. So that's why every single company wants to buy in now to live sporting events on television, on the radio, everywhere. Fox Sports is announcing the launch of its new sports network, Fox Sports 1, today in New York. And I can tell you right now why Fox Sports 1 won't attract any more viewers from the get-go than the new CBS Sports Network on television or the NBC Sports Network on cable television. The reason why it's not going to be an instant hit is because they're going to fall into the same trap that everybody who enters the game falls into. Instead of trying to be different from ESPN, they're going to try to model themselves after them, and they're going to be an ESPN copy. That is the fatal flaw with so many websites that start, with so many new TV shows that start, with so many new debate shows that are out there. It's just all copycatting these things over and over again. And I think that's why it fails to work. We slip into hour number 2 by letting you know about Fox Sports 1. It is a brand new cable network that is being launched a little bit later on this summer. The big press conference is taking place this afternoon in New York City. And on foxsports.com, the statement reads that Fox Sports Media Group makes television history, officially unveiling plans to launch a new national multi-sport network called Fox Sports 1. August 17th is the launch date. Saturday, August 17th, just as Fox Sports kicks off its 20th anniversary year. FS1, as it's going to be called. The advantage that FS1 has, the advantage that Fox Sports 1 has that NBC did not have, Because what, NBC took over Versus, right? And nobody even knew where Versus was. And then I believe CBS took over Outdoor Life Network with one of its, it was like Spike TV or Outdoor Life Network. It was another one of those, no one really watches it. It's not widely distributed cable package things. Fox Sports 1 is taking over Speed TV, which is already in 90 million households. This is going to be the largest launch in sports cable history. So they're going to get the clearance that you need in order to really say, okay, now we got a network. Like Pac-12 Network, here's the deal. Pac-12 Network is in its first year of existence. Outside of being in a bar where the Pac-12 Network game was on, I haven't seen a lick of Pac-12 Network programming. None of it. Because they're not on DirecTV, and that's my subscriber. I'm a DirecTV guy. So the Pac-12 Network has a network, but they don't have the clearance. So what good's your network? Fox Sports 1 is going to open up huge. So the secret, they say, our secret, admittedly, a very poorly kept one, is now revealed. Fans are ready for an alternative to the establishment, hence ESPN. Our goal is for Fox Sports 1 to provide the best in-game experience possible, complemented by informative views, entertaining studio shows, and provocative original programming. A robust, I love that word, robust. Remember when Olive Garden had the Robusto sauce? Of course you do. A robust schedule of live events will be the backbone of Fox Sports 1 programming from day one. Hopefully Erin Andrews won't be. I mean, I'm sure she's going to be there, but if she's going to be your hook, your main studio show host, not very good at it. The Fox Sports 1 version of SportsCenter is going to be called Fox Sports Live. I don't know how I feel about that name. Fox Sports Live will be the name of their SportsCenter show. They are launching, believe it or not, with something that is going to be a good hook for them. They're going to do UFC Wednesday nights. It's got a big enough audience to draw viewers on a Wednesday night, kind of a nondescript night. They're going to try and corner. Here's how you start taking things over. You pick one night of the week, you dominate that, and then you grow from there. That's how you do it. That's how every bar does it. That's how restaurants do it. You pick one night of the week that you own. That's your night. Like Wednesday night at Infusion Lounge, baby, it goes down. They're going to do a show called Rush Hour. Are you ready? Hosted by? Brad, do you care to guess who Rush Hour is going to be hosted by? It's going to be a live weekday show from 5 to 6 o'clock from New York City. Guess who's going to be the host of Rush Hour? Hello, I'm losing my mind. Regis Philbin. Regis Io Moses $1 Philbin. I mean, that's going to bring in the young audience right there. Regis Philbin is how you're launching your new network. Regis will lead the charge along with a panel of sports professionals, celebrity guests, and diehard fans in the brand new, unpredictable talk show. Following Rush Hour will be Fox Football Daily. They're going to do Fox Football Daily every single day because the NFL is now in every single day moment. They're going to do an extension of Fox NFL Sunday, the most watched NFL pregame show for 19 straight years. Not by me, but okay, I'll believe your propaganda. They're going to have the NFL on Fox. And they're going to do an awful lot of that. They're going to do a big, first like 30 for 30. Their first big behind-the-scenes type of expose is going to be on Mike Tyson, a show called Being Mike Tyson. You know what this sounds like? ESPN. It sounds like ESPN. It really does. It doesn't sound like there's any original ideas there. It doesn't sound like there's any really innovative programming, unless they don't want to put all their cards on the table at their press conference. But I get people talking about something. Regis? That's I'm supposed to get excited about Regis Philbin hosting a show that'll be predominantly about Notre Dame and Metamucil? I mean, how would that show possibly get any older and less relevant?
Whoa! I just lost my lunch. I'm 60.
Come on now. Regis? That's going to move the needle. I mean, that's going to pull in that 18 to 35-year-old demographic like nothing else, boy. Our kids will be running home to watch the Regis rush hour. When's the last time Regis was even allowed to drive in rush hour? That's how old he is. The only way you're going to get a Regis to really move the needle is if you do some sort of Who Wants to Be a Sports Millionaire where he's a game show host, which, by the way, the right game show could work. I've always felt that. They just never been able to find the right sports game show. I've always wanted to see a mixture of really good trivia. Not Bunny Hill stuff. Really good trivia and an adult version of Double Dare. Wouldn't that be a kick-ass sports TV show? I'd even bring in Mark Summers to do it. He's not doing anything but talking about how they make Twizzlers on Food Network. Hi, I'm Mark Summers. Here's how they make Twizzlers. Shoot me. No, he seems like a happy guy. I guess you would be if you were surrounded by Twizzlers, too. Think about it. A really good sports trivia show mixed with an adult version of Double Dare. I'm in. I watched that. Like, you have to find the penalty flag in a whipped cream pie that's got a circumference of 10 feet. You got to search through it. You got 30 seconds to find the penalty flag in the whipped cream pie that's bigger than you. I'm watching that. What was that show that they had on Fox where literally you had fat people trying to get through silhouettes? Remember that show? Like, it was like there was a wall moving at a fat person, and then the fat person would try to shape themselves into the hole of that wall so it would pass by them without knocking them over into a pool of water. I mean, if we'll watch that, I'd watch people digging through whipped cream pies looking for ref flags. I used to love Double Dare. That's when television was great for kids. Nice! That's a Double Dare theme. Mark Summers and Double Dare. That was a great show. That was good. That's when a kid could come home from school and actually watch something that didn't rot their brain. I mean, you got 13-year-old girls who get home from school now and sit down and watch TV shows that are directly about like having sex at the age of 14 and what happened. Where do you go get your abortion before your dad knows? Like, that's a plot on the CW tonight. One Tree Hill. Gag me. Give me Double Dare. Give me kids looking through hot fudge sundaes and getting slimed. Used to love Double Dare.